picture of our spelling. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. We will create classroom rules together at the beginning of the year, and then I will send you home what we've created, and normally in the past it has worked out to be two really good rules for us, which is work hard and be nice. But I will let you know what we end up coming up with as a class together. So I am now going to move on to homework, and one of the things I'd like to just say about homework is just making sure that you have a consistent time that you do it. Have a space for your child for doing it in, and just making sure that they have the supplies that they need if they're going to need pencils and erasers and crayons and things like that. Just having their area, and so that they kind of know. The thing that I have found with my children is that sometimes homework can sometimes be a fight, and I don't ever want homework to be a fight for you and your child. So if at any point you are super busy as parents, and if it's you were running here, you were running there, you were running here, and you just couldn't get homework done, I totally understand that. I'm a parent of 4. Just jot me a note and say, you know what, Mrs. Robinson, sorry we couldn't get to homework last night. We'll get it done tonight. That is totally okay with me. That's one of those things, and I totally understand that as a parent. With sometimes giving kids, just as a thing I found, is that if you say, okay, would you rather do it before, would you rather do it after, giving them a little choice can sometimes also help with when they want to do their homework. So, okay. But if you have ever, the other thing is, I don't ever want homework to be a fight between you and your child. I try to really not give that much homework. I really believe that I want kids to read, I want kids to practice their spelling words, and I want kids to practice for 5 minutes their math. And I would just tell you that I don't ever want it to be a struggle with you as a parent. So if there's something going on that you need to let me know about, please let me know. And I can kind of sometimes take care of it with the kids at school. So, okay. Your child, on every Thursday, I will send electronically the spelling words for the week. What you need to know is that everybody will take the same first 9 words. Then the 10th word is called a personal word, and they will be picking either A, B, or C to do. And I'm going to leave that up to you and your child, which one of those 3 that you want your child to take. The first one is usually one that goes with more of our phonics or something maybe that we're working on, and then the other 2 are usually a little bit harder and might have something to do with our science or our social studies or math, that kind of thing. So it is totally up to you which one you and your child decide on. And then so when we go to take the test on Thursday, for number 10 for the personal word, I will just say, I will give all 3, and then the kids will pick which one they want to write. So if you have questions about the personal word, just let me know. But otherwise, first 9, all the same, and then they get to pick of the 3 down at the bottom. With that, and then I will also be sending home a vocabulary sheet on Thursdays, and I will send that electronically. It will have both vocabulary words on it. So say the vocabulary word is fast. It will have fast on one side and it will have fast on the other side. That's so that if you want to cut those out and put them on index cards and things like that, that you can play games with them. So that's why we have that there. Next, I also have a link. This sheet, it gives some of the spelling strategies to help good spellers a lot. Spellers, we found that they're able to actually visualize the word, and then that helps. But some of the things are rainbow spelling, write the word in one color, then trace over it with another color. Using magnets, wiki sticks, sand, salt, shaving cream, different things to help them make the letters. I had a student one year, did an awesome, really struggled with spelling, but then started using clay for their spelling words. So if their word was fast, they would mold out the letters F-A-S-T. The child, 100% on their spelling tests after that point all the time. So just so that you know, that's a clay, and just being able to mold it, sometimes that really helps the kids to see it and then remember it. So there's another link I have also, which is spellingcity.com, and that actually is a link on my website. So you can either go to it just by going to Spelling City, or you can link through my website. And my son last year, when he was in 2nd grade, he loved this website. So this is one that we have actually tried, and the kids really enjoy it. I will be showing the students this website at the beginning of the school year. I don't know how many of them had it in 1st grade, but you'll be able to see. Okay, this is the Spelling City website, and like I said, you can get to it from my link, or you can just go to spellingcity.com. First, what you have to do is, there's a spot right here that says Find a List. So you click on that. Okay, so where it says Enter Search Term, you'll enter Jennifer Robinson, and then click on Search, and then it'll show the teacher names right down, my name right down here, and then you click on where it says Jennifer Robinson. Okay, then it will take you to my spelling, and then you'll see it goes by Theme 1, Week 1. And that'll be at the top of your spelling list and your vocabulary list so that you know which theme we are on for which week. So if you just click on your Theme 1, Week 1, it will also give you our spelling words for the week so that you can see down there. But then the kids can click on Test Me, where it'll test them, Teach Me, they can do some stuff, and then Play a Game, where they can play different games with it. So that's a great website. I wanted you to see it. So that's a great resource for your kids. So, okay, then that is for spelling. This is what the vocabulary list looks like, where I said that you have the two of them, tradition, so that you can kind of see, and then you can play games, memory, go fish, different things like that with the vocabulary words to help your kids with those. Next, with the math. Math home links, I try not to send more than 3 home a week. It usually will be even less than that, sometimes just 1 a week. Sometimes you might not have that many, even none in the week, but it'll all depend. With the home link though, and it won't start, you probably won't see the first one till toward the end of September because of where the first one falls with our math curriculum. But there are a couple things I want to show you. So you have your home link. This will come home, the kids should have it on the finish and return side, and then it will be due back tomorrow, the next day. One of the things I want you to see, up in the corner, first it has parent directions up here so that if you're wondering about something. But then over here it has these little letters. I know you can't see it on the website, but you can see it if you have the home link with you. But it'll have an MRB, and then it'll have a page number, like I think it says 42. Oh no, sorry, 87. So the MRB is simply referring to it's called My Reference Book, and it's the Everyday Math Reference Book. And so then whatever the page number is that it tells you to turn to, so this one is 87, it'll tell about temperature. So that if you are at home and you have a question about how to do it, the kids will bring this home with their home link, and that way, if you have a question about how to help them with their homework that night, you can just look that up in here. So I just kind of wanted you to see that. The other thing to let you know about with the math, so here's that page. You will also, at the beginning of every unit, you will be getting a family letter, a math family letter. It's usually 4 pages long, and it'll tell you what we're going to study in that unit. It'll give you some different things to do at home, ideas like that. But the most important thing that I want you to see is that on the very last page of this, and I don't tell the students, but I am telling you, on the very last page of it are the answers for the home link. So if you are just totally struggling with how to get something or have an answer, just know that the answer is back here, because sometimes if you see the answer, then you can think, oh, okay, I can work backwards kind of thing. I see how they got that for the answer. But just so that you know, don't throw this out when it comes home if you want to hang on to it each unit, because then you'll have the answers that you can reference to make sure that your child's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that in case you need to know how to do something. The other thing that I would tell you is that with the math home links, they are meant to be done together, you and your child, and at least you looking over, making sure they got the right answer. So don't just assume, please, 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 don't just assume that your child did it correctly. I'd really like you to check this over or do it with your child as they're doing it, and you can have some good conversations with this too, and they can share with you, because math is done a little differently than how we would necessarily, how we were raised to do math. So